As soon as this child started bleeding from his nose, the older person made him tilt his head back. Another advised that the child be made to lie down. In case you think this was the correct thing to do, then you too are wrong. One should neither tilt the head back nor lie down in case of a nosebleed. What should be done? This is our topic for the day. First aid for nosebleed. A normal, healthy child at play with friends suddenly starts bleeding from the nose. That's naturally a reason to get frightened. Let's understand why a nosebleed happens. What are the main causes that may lead to a nosebleed? In case of children, nosebleeds are very often caused by hot weather. When the air around is very warm, the fine capillaries inside the nose burst, and this leads to bleeding. Picking the nose can also be a cause of a nosebleed. Besides these, an injury or a blow to the nose, high blood pressure, or high altitude may also be the cause of a nosebleed. So what should we do in case of a nosebleed? First and foremost, disperse any crowd that may have gathered around the person. Stay calm and reassure the person. It is natural to be scared, but a nosebleed can be easily managed and stopped. Make the person sit in a comfortable position. Ask the person to lean forward like this. After leaning forward, ask the person to pinch the soft part of the nose. One should breathe through the mouth in this position. Keep the nose pinched like this for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, check if the bleeding has stopped. Normally, this is enough to stop the bleeding. Take a clean handkerchief or cloth to clean the blood that has trickled out. But if the bleeding does not stop even after 10 minutes, it's time to rush to the nearest doctor. You may call for an ambulance. While waiting for the ambulance, keep the person in the same position, leaning forward, the soft part of the nose pinched, and breathing through the mouth. You may also apply an ice pack on the upper part of the nose to stop the bleeding. Never apply ice directly. If an injury or blow is the cause of the nosebleed, then it is advisable to get it checked by a doctor, even if the bleeding stops in 10 minutes. Prevention is better than cure. So, this is what you can do to prevent a nosebleed. In summer, avoid direct exposure to the sun. Drink sufficient water to stay hydrated. Keep your surroundings well ventilated. Always remember, first aid is only for immediate help. It is important to seek medical attention. With this clarity, time to recap. How to administer first aid in case of a nosebleed. Disperse crowd if any. Do not panic and reassure the person too. Keep the person stationary and seated. Ask the person to lean forward. After leaning forward, pinch the soft part of the nose. Breathe through the mouth in this position. After 10 minutes, check if the bleeding has stopped. If bleeding has not stopped, even after 10 minutes, arrange for a visit to the doctor. Always remember, in case of a nosebleed, do not let the person lean back or lie down. As always, time for a question and a task. Why do we pinch the soft part of the nose in case of a nosebleed? Why not the hard part? Think why. Your task is this. Imagine that your friend has a nosebleed. Develop and perform a role play for how you will administer first aid. Make a video if possible and share it with us. Learn first aid Stay alert, stay safe.